Today's video is all about La La Land, a colorful, romantic movie about dreams, love, and the tough choices we make to follow our passions. In this video, I'll break the story into simple English, step by step, so you can improve your listening skills while enjoying one of the most beautiful movies ever made. Grab your popcorn and let's dive into part 1 of La La Land. Los Angeles. The city where people come chasing dreams, acting, music, fame, and success. We begin with a huge traffic jam on a sunny highway. People sit in their cars frustrated, but then something magical happens. One person starts singing. Soon, the entire highway becomes a stage. Dozens of drivers jump out of their cars, dancing and singing about how they came to Los Angeles to follow their dreams. It's bright, colorful, and full of energy, the perfect way to introduce the story. Among these dreamers is Mia, a young woman working as a barista on the Warner Brothers movie lot. She loves acting and goes to audition after audition, but every time she is rejected. Sometimes she doesn't even get to finish her lines before the casting directors dismiss her. Mia is frustrated but doesn't give up. After work, she rushes to a party in the Hollywood Hills with her roommates. The party is loud, full of actors, musicians, and hopefuls just like her. When her car gets towed that night, she ends up walking home. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, we meet Sebastian, a jazz pianist. Sebastian loves jazz passionately, but he's broke and struggling. He's forced to play Christmas songs in a restaurant to make money, even though he wants to play real jazz. Sebastian can't help himself. He starts playing his own improvised jazz piece. The music fills the restaurant, beautiful and alive. But the manager doesn't like it. He fires Sebastian on the spot. That night, as Sebastian leaves the restaurant, he bumps into Mia, literally. She had been drawn inside by the music, but before she can say anything, Sebastian pushes past her and walks away, upset. This is the first time Mia and Sebastian cross paths. It's not a romantic moment, it's quick and cold, but it sets the stage for everything to come. Weeks pass after Mia's first run-in with Sebastian. Life goes on. More auditions, more rejections, and more coffee runs on the movie lot. One night, Mia's roommates convince her to go out again. They end up at a lively bar with live music. The atmosphere is bright, warm, and full of energy. And who's playing piano there? Sebastian. This time, Sebastian isn't playing boring background music. He's in his element, jamming with the band. His passion for jazz lights up the room. After the set, Mia approaches him. She teases him about ignoring her the night they first met. Sebastian is still a bit grumpy, but he softens when he realizes Mia genuinely loves his music. After the set, Mia approaches him. She teases him about ignoring her the night they first met. Sebastian is still a bit grumpy, but he softens when he realizes Mia genuinely loves his music. The two begin talking, and the chemistry between them is obvious. Sebastian walks Mia back to her car, and as they stroll through the quiet streets of Los Angeles, they sing a playful duet about how this isn't a romantic moment. But maybe it is. This number, called A Lovely Night, shows their personalities perfectly. Mia is witty and confident. Sebastian is charming but stubborn. The song ends with them sharing a quiet moment, looking out at the sparkling city lights. From this point, Mia and Sebastian keep running into each other at parties, on the movie lot, in coffee shops. Slowly, They begin to open up. Mia confides in Sebastian about her struggles as an actress. She tells him how humiliating auditions can be and how sometimes she feels like giving up. Sebastian, in turn, shares his dream of opening his own jazz club, a place where people can experience real jazz, not just elevator music. Their conversations inspire each other. Mia encourages Sebastian to follow his dream, and Sebastian tells Mia she should write her own play instead of waiting for a casting director to notice her. This is where their love story really starts. It's not just about romance, it's about two dreamers pushing each other to become their best selves. But underneath the excitement, there's a quiet tension. Both Mia and Sebastian know that chasing dreams in Los Angeles can be brutal. And love doesn't always fit easily into the picture. Still, for now, the two of them are full of hope. The city feels alive and anything seems possible. Mia and Sebastian's relationship blossoms like a perfect Los Angeles sunset. Sebastian takes Mia to a jazz club, one of his favorite places. The room is dark, intimate, filled with the warm sound of trumpets and saxophones. Mia listens closely, fascinated as Sebastian explains why jazz is so special, how each performance is alive, unique, and full of risk. For Mia, it's the first time she truly feels jazz. She sees Sebastian's passion and starts to fall for him even more. Their dates become magical adventures. One evening, Sebastian surprises Mia by taking her to the Griffith Observatory, where they dance under a planetarium sky full of stars. Their dance is dreamlike, as if they are floating together among the constellations. This is the moment they both realize they are falling deeply in love. Inspired by Sebastian, Mia begins writing her own one-woman play. She pours her emotions into the script, telling the story of her life, her dreams, and her struggles. Sebastian, motivated by Mia's courage, takes a gig with a jazz fusion band. He doesn't love the music as much as classic jazz, but it pays well, and he hopes it will help him save money for his dream club. Together, they are unstoppable. Mia supports Sebastian as he tours with the band, and Sebastian encourages Mia as she finishes her play. They lift each other up, giving one another strength when things get tough. Los Angeles suddenly feels like a city of endless possibilities. The streets, the sunsets, the music, everything glows brighter because they are sharing it. Their love story is pure joy. Late-night walks, shared dreams, and promises about the future. But cracks slowly start to appear. Sebastian's new job takes him on the road for weeks at a time. The long-distance strain begins to weigh on them. Mia works tirelessly on her play but worries no one will come to see it. They still love each other, but life's pressure is creeping in. The dreamlike world they built together is about to be tested by reality. The magic of Mia and Sebastian's love story begins to face real-world challenges. Sebastian's band is gaining popularity, which means he's on tour constantly. He spends less and less time in Los Angeles. The few days he is home, he's tired and distracted. Mia, meanwhile, is preparing for the opening night of her one-woman play. She pours her heart into rehearsals, spending every free moment writing, practicing, and setting up the theater. She needs Sebastian's support more than ever. One night, Sebastian surprises Mia by cooking dinner at home. At first, it feels romantic, candles, music, food, but soon the conversation turns into an argument. Mia questions whether Sebastian even enjoys the music he's playing with the band. She worries that he's sacrificing his dream of opening a jazz club just to make money. Sebastian, feeling attacked, fires back that Mia doesn't appreciate what he's doing for them. He says he's trying to build a stable future for both of them. The argument escalates, hurtful words are exchanged. By the end of the night, they are both left in silence, feeling more distant than ever. Opening night arrives for Mia's play, and it's a disaster. Very few people show up. Mia performs beautifully, but afterward, she overhears strangers criticizing her performance, saying it wasn't good enough. Crushed and humiliated, Mia runs home, packs her things, and leaves Los Angeles to go back to her parents' house. Sebastian finds out what happened and feels terrible. He realizes how much Mia means to him and drives all the way to her parents' home to convince her to return. Sebastian tells Mia that she has an audition with a major casting director, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. At first, Mia doesn't want to go. She feels like she's failed too many times and isn't meant to be an actress. But Sebastian refuses to let her give up. He reminds her of her talent and her dream, telling her she has to try one more time. Finally, Mia agrees. Together, they drive back to Los Angeles for the audition, and for one last chance at both her dream and their relationship. Mia's big audition is held in an almost empty room. There's no stage, no big audience, just a single casting director sitting behind a table. Instead of giving Mia a script, they ask her to simply tell a story about herself. Mia takes a deep breath and begins to speak, not just with her words, but with her heart. She tells the story about her aunt, a dreamer who inspired her to pursue acting in the first place. Her voice trembles, then grows stronger as she sings about following dreams, no matter how impossible they seem. The song is soft, emotional, and deeply personal. By the end, there are tears in Mia's eyes. The room is silent. The casting director thanks her and promises to be in touch. Outside, Sebastian is waiting. Mia tells him how it went, still unsure if it's enough. Sebastian reassures her that no matter what happens, she gave everything she had, and that's what matters. Days later, Mia receives a phone call. She got the part. It's not just a small role, it's a major lead in a film shooting in Paris. This is the break she's been waiting for. But with this incredible opportunity comes a painful truth. She will have to leave Los Angeles for several months, maybe even years. Mia and Sebastian meet one last time before she leaves. They sit quietly, knowing this is goodbye. Sebastian tells her to follow her dream, to give everything she has to this chance. He promises that he'll open his jazz club someday. They share a bittersweet moment full of love, but also acceptance that their paths are taking them in different directions. As Mia leaves for Paris, we see Sebastian watching her go, proud but heartbroken. Time passes. Mia's career takes off. She becomes a famous actress exactly as she once dreamed. Sebastian finally opens his jazz club, the place he always imagined, with his name shining above the door. Their dreams have come true, but they are no longer together. Years pass. Mia is now a successful actress, married, and has a young daughter. Her life looks perfect. She has everything she once dreamed of. One night, Mia and her husband go out for dinner. As they drive through Los Angeles, they stop at a jazz club they've never seen before. The name above the door catches Mia's eye, Seb's. Her heart skips a beat. They walk inside. Club is warm and full of life, exactly like Sebastian had once described. And there he is, Sebastian, sitting at the piano. Sebastian notices Mia too. For a moment, time seems to stop. He takes a breath, then begins to play. As he plays, we are taken into a dream sequence, a glimpse of what might have been. In this dream, we see an alternate version of their lives. Sebastian and Mia stay together. They support each other through every step, never argue, never part. Mia's play is a success. Sebastian opens his club, and they live happily ever after. It's beautiful, romantic, and heartbreaking all at once because we know it didn't happen this way. When the music ends, Mia and Sebastian share a final, quiet look. There are no words. Mia smiles softly, a smile full of gratitude and love for the man who helped her believe in herself. Sebastian smiles back, proud of the woman she has become. Then Mia leaves the club with her husband, walking into the night. Sebastian stays at the piano, looking down for a moment before playing again. The movie ends not with a reunion, but with acceptance. Both Mia and Sebastian achieved their dreams, but their love was the price they had to pay. It's a bittersweet ending, sad, but also deeply beautiful. It reminds us that sometimes we don't get everything we want, but we can still be grateful for the journey and the people who helped us along the way. And that's the story of La La Land. Mia and Sebastian's journey shows us that love and dreams are powerful, but sometimes we can't have both. Even though they didn't end up together, they helped each other grow and become who they were meant to be. What do you think? Would you have chosen to stay with the person you love or chase your dream no matter what? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next English Through Movies video. Thanks for watching English and Popcorn. See you in the next one.